All right, guys, so this one's going to be a little bittersweet for me because one of my favorite axes, the saddle axe from Council Tool, has been discontinued. I'm very sad about it. This is such a capable axe. It's such a fun axe to use. It has character, but it doesn't just have character. I mean, it's got that character because it is so functional and useful. It is 2 pounds, which is a wonderful weight. And it is just shy of 16 inches on the handle, from top of the eye to bottom of the palm swell. It is a wonderfully comfortable handle. This is a handle that was special purpose designed for this axe. Council Tool could have taken another axe off of handle off another one of their axes and thrown it on there or made it work somehow, but they special purpose designed a handle for this saddle axe, and they just nailed it. They just absolutely nailed it. It's wonderful. I have mine set up as a true double bit axe. One side is about 32 degrees, very, very stout, very tough, very chunky for chopping bone or knots, or, I mean, when you're out camping, you might have to get after a root. You never know. I mean, you never know what comes your way, and when you're out there, you've just got to have tools that can rise to the occasion. The other end is set up at about 20 degrees. So very keen, very sharp. This is a wonderful axe. The steel is fantastic. 1060 steel. Now, Council Tool did make, or does make, I don't think there's an existing production run. So I'm going to say they did make. They did make a saddle axe in their Velvet Cut line. Came with a really nice sheath that I believe you could even buy a sling for. And they made that with 5160 steel. Now, I will say 5160 steel is the best axe steel I have ever used. There is no alloy out there that I have used that even comes close to it. I've used 52100. I guess I haven't really used S7, which is mostly used in racing axes. I haven't used S7, but all the other stuff where people are, talking about special this, special that. 5160 is great. It's a spring steel, takes a wicked edge. It's very tough. It's a great steel. But the Velvet Cut version is like double, maybe triple the price. This saddle axe, one of the things that I loved about it is you could pick one up for $50. 40 or $50. I think I might have paid like $48 for this axe. So it was accessible. It was high quality. It is high quality. I mean, it's just, this axe is going to be on my list, a working list that I'm developing of, maybe say 5 axes or 10 axes that your grandkids wish you bought. This is going to be at or near the top. This is so cool. I use it so much. This is an awesome axe that I can throw under the seat of my truck when I'm just doing whatever. I mean, I think we really ought to be, especially with current events, Hurricane Helen, Hurricane Milton. I saw that FEMA responded to just a small fraction of the calls that they got. Our federal government wants to, airdrop in $750 and see you later. That's kind of the world that we live in now. Chainsaws are wonderful, but they need fuel. They need bar oil. You need a full kit to use a chainsaw with your files, with your wrenches, and they're a machine. Machines break down. This is a hunk of metal. Not that this can do what a chainsaw can do, or that it's the same thing as a chainsaw. I'd have both. I'd have both my chainsaw and a fallback axe that I can rely on in case something happens to my chainsaw. That's neither here nor there. That's kind of my little rant. But so we live in an era where I think these tools that are fundamental to our survival, I think it's worth owning them and worth knowing how to use them. So now the other thing that I think is amazing about this saddle axe is, check this out. I went to my Ace Hardware and I found this cruiser double bit handle. Check that out. And look at that. It is a perfect fit. So and when I say it's a perfect fit, I mean it is a bang on perfect fit. You would not even have to trim this. You might need to sand it a little bit. That's it. This would be the easiest hang you've ever done. So I have another one of these saddle axes on the way. I thought to myself, I could just drill out the handle and hang it on this 28-inch. But no, I don't want to do that. I love this handle too much. I've spent too much time using it. Look at that, just patina it's got on it. I've spent too much time. I'm attached to it. I don't want to drill out this handle is what I'm saying. So I have a second saddle axe on the way. I've reduced the inventory by one. I'm sorry, and I definitely placed that order before I published this video. So this is a 28-inch saddle axe. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but look at that. Proportional, beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Now, I haven't done anything to this saddle axe. The only thing that I've done to it is oil it. I didn't thin the handle out. Council Tool put a wonderful palm swell on there. That is a phenomenal palm swell. I just dearly love it. I have really become spoiled by Council Tools handles. Every time I pick up a handle, I have just come to count on it being well-shaped and comfortable. But the other thing that I did kind of for it, not really to it, but for it, is I made this sheath. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. Just folded leather. I added some belt loops on the back. I use Chicago screws, but you could sew it or you could rivet it. I mean, you wouldn't even need to round off the fold here. You could leave that square, but I rounded it off so it doesn't catch on stuff. And check this out. With a belt loop, there you go. This is at 2 pounds. It's capable, but it's not heavy. This is an excellent axe. I love it dearly. I hope that you guys consider picking one up. I don't think, sorry about that. I don't think they're going to be available for that much longer. And I don't know if they are ever going to be made again. So I checked a little bit online. Go to Harry Epstein. That's where I placed my order. They have a few of them available. Go to Wise Men Trading. Great. I've ordered a lot from Harry Epstein and Wise Men Trading. Both of them are great guys. Check out Whiskey River. They may or may not have them in stock. Let's see, who else? There's a few on Amazon, but if you look for axes on Amazon, look at who is selling it and just buy it directly from the person who's selling it. You're going to be getting a much better price that way anyways. So I hope that you check this out. Perfect time to buy it. We've got the holidays coming up. Get your order in. Preserve this piece of axe history. I hope it's not axe history. I hope they bring this axe back, but in case they don't, I have mine and another one on the way. So I hope you guys found this useful, helpful, and I'll catch you for the next one.